introduce yourself.
I'm Pat Odette. I'm a chiropractor, and this is Dan Corne. He's also a chiropractor. We work at Odette Chiropractic, along with Dr. Darren Kalkan and Melissa Arnowski. We're
Nice.
4 chiropractors in this
Four
office.
chiropractors in the office.
4 of them.
Boy, you guys really have packed a lot into this place.
Yeah, it's 3,000 square feet, and it,
You use every last inch.
we do. We're really busy. We use every last inch. We do spinal decompression here, cold laser therapy. We have water beds, hot water beds. We use mechanical traction. We have all forms of physical therapy, also equipment in this office.
I want to see Jeff get out of a water bed.
That's funny.
Very bad joke.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, wait, that's me. No.
Why am I laughing?
Yeah.
So, all right. So, well, there's big news.
Big news.
Big news,
yeah.
right? So I announced if they
congratulations
have it,
are
I
in
think
order.
it's a huge congratulations is in order. But
Well, thank you very much. I've recently become a partner in the practice.
yep.
I have known Dr. Odette since I was 14. She's one of the people who talked me into becoming a chiropractor.
This is a great story.
It is. That's
I mean,
funny, you know?
Yeah. So please.
Thank you.
I mean, yeah, it's
It's like a Lifetime movie.
It is. It's a hallmark.
It's going to take me a lifetime to tell it.
No, we'll cut you off.
10 minutes, done. She's, you know, one of the people that's responsible for me becoming a chiropractor and staying a chiropractor. And to see my name, you know, on a building with her name on it, it's an incredible honor. It's just, I couldn't be happier about it.
Oh, good deal.
I'm proud to be associated with
Congratulations.
it.
No, I'm excited. And people think I'm retired, so I want to get this out there. I am still in 3 half-days a week. As you know, I'm also the mayor, and I'm working on a certification now. I guess I'm almost there for animal adjusting. I'll be a chiropractor veterinarian, or veterinary chiropractic manipulation. So I am still in the building, though, 3 days a week, 3 half-days a week. Dr. Dan runs the practice when I'm not here. We're open Monday through Friday. And
He's
we
doing
get
a good job.
He's doing a great job. We're very busy, and we're here some late nights, and some mornings you're here at 6 o'clock.
7
7.
a.m. About an hour before we open, which is good.
That has to make you feel good too, though. But you know, you've seen him as a kid.
It does.
And now you're putting his name up on it. You know.
It does. I really never thought I'd see the day when there would be another name on the building. To be very honest with you,
Right.
this is my 38th year in practice. So it only took me 38 years to share the
Well,
office,
sure.
to share the name. So I don't want to move too fast.
Well, sure, because anybody knows you. You know, I mean, you're real protective of because
Well,
you built
methodical
it.
too,
right?
right?
Yeah.
I mean, you have to be in business for a period of time.
Exactly.
You truly have to be methodical about the decisions and the strategy of doing things.
And there's a trust factor that's developed over that 38 years. I mean, we're this busy because people trust when they come here, good things are going
And
to
that's
happen.
the
And she's built that
relationship.
over time.
And that's it, Jim. It's the relationship.
And she trusts that you're going to continue that. You know.
Long after I'm gone.
When she
I will.
does retire, she's not retired. She's not.
Everybody says it.
If you can keep up with her in those 3
Oh, yeah.
half-days,
No,
good
I
luck.
know.
Wear
That's
comfy
not
shoes.
going to happen. That's not going to
What's it like to work with Pat?
That's awesome. We work together, just the 2 of us, on Tuesday afternoon, and it's a blast. I mean,
We don't even see each other
No.
when we come on at 2 on Tuesdays, right? I never see him until it's time to go home at 6 o'clock, and then I'm rushing out of here to go to city council, and he's like, "Bye, have a good day, bye."
What's funny is Nick will tell you these 2 sitting still this long is amazing.
Right, absolutely.
When we were setting this up, they're both like, "What
Let's
can
do
we do?
this.
What can we do? We got to do something."
But you know what? Though that shows everything when it comes to the practice.
Exactly.
And it's move, do things, get it done, take care of what needs to be done, and move on.
Well, we understand how busy people are, and they don't want to come, especially with chiropractic. You know, in the beginning, you come a little more often, so we get that you don't want to be here for a half hour, an hour on every visit. So our goal is to get you in and to get you out, get your spine adjusted, and get you on with your life.
So tell us about the chiropractic. You know, what I mean,
Right, for that person that's sitting out there right now that's
Right.
going, you know, I think maybe I should do something, but maybe I haven't. Yeah, real quick.
I don't want to say the C word. You know, crack.
adjust.
No, we don't
Oh.
sell crack here.
Right.
Uh,
You know?
That you can probably get somewhere else,
That's
but not
first
here.
thing
Not in
people think
Woodhaven.
of.
Not in Woodhaven or Brownstown.
That's right.
So did you?
Yeah, I would love to feel that, absolutely. I mean, in my opinion, if you have a spine and you live where there's gravity, you should be getting adjusted. Your brain controls the function of every single cell in your body. And it only does that if it's connected to those cells via your central nervous system and your peripheral nervous system, basically the wires that connect your brain to your body. What chiropractic does is make sure that the vertebrae or the bones in the spine are properly aligned and moving so that those nerves aren't becoming pinched or irritated. Because if we rub on or pinch or irritate those nerves, it affects the transmission going through those, and whatever's connected to it then isn't going to work properly.
So Dan's a little more
Makes
technical.
perfect sense.
Dan's a little more technical than I am. So if you have a pinched nerve to the heart, you'll develop heart problems. If you have a pinched nerve to the lungs, you'll develop lung problems. Does that mean that we treat lung and heart problems? No.
Right.
We treat those nerves that go to those organs, because the brain that controls the body 24/7 has the ability to make it healthy or sick. So if you clear that nervous system, that person, of course, is going to be healthy.
And allow the power of the
Now,
brain.
what Nick was talking about earlier, you were talking to Nick about earlier, when someone says, well, they stop coming, because, you know what I'm saying?
So
Well,
that because
right.
they feel better, right?
Right,
So
right.
I use the analogy, if you have high blood pressure and you use your high blood pressure pills, when your pressure goes down, do you stop taking them? No, you continue to take them so your pressure stays down. It's the same with manipulation. Once you're out of pain, the body has a memory, and that memory wants to put those vertebrae back to where they were, because for most people, they've probably been like that 20, 30 years, right? Sometimes I tell people you're about 20 years late for your first adjustment, right? So with that being said, there is a wellness, and people say, well, how often do I have to come? I say, it's up to you. It's how healthy do you want to be? Right? It's up to you. I can't control your health.
Right.
I can bring you there, but I can't. You can bring a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
But there's no need to come every day.
No. Well, if
Every-
you're
every
cute in
week.
the beginning, yes,
No,
I
I
would see
mean
you every day.
after you
Oh
get-
no! Some people
Yeah.
come once every
Right,
3
you
weeks,
maintain
every
that
6
schedule.
weeks. You just whatever your schedule is.
Right.
You're not a cookie cutter. I can't look at you and say come every 3 weeks, every 2. It's what is best for you, and we know that because we do a complete workup on you.
I think a good analogy is like a child that has to wear braces on their teeth. You're going to have to wear those for a specified amount of time in order to make the correction that you need to make. After that, you wear a retainer.
A retainer,
periodically.
so it retains the space. It's the
Maintenance
same-
adjustments or
Absolutely,
wellness adjustments,
right.
like we call them, are similar to that. They're like that retainer.
Now, somebody that may not have insurance out there, right? And I know for them, they're like, well, I would love to go, but it costs too much, because it's like
Right.
$6-7 million to get a treatment, right? Now, but
Just
I'm
the first
kidding.
one.
Just
A
the
month.
first one, you're right. But you guys have a very unique program here that you've developed, right?
Yeah.
For those that are, I'll call them the healthy uninsured, right?
We're-
So,
We basically, you could be sort of insured, I guess, through the office. We have plans we can get you seen for, it'll average out to about $20 a month. which is
$20
less-
a visit?
Or a
Visit,
visit, I'm sorry.
okay.
Well, if you
A
come
visit.
once a
Yeah,
month,
if you
it
come
would be
once a month,
$20 a
20 a
month.
month. But it's less than a lot of people's co-pays for their insurance. So we try to
Actually,
make
a
it
lot of
reasonable.
people who have insurance say, no, I want to go on your plan.
Right.
Because my co-pays are too high or my deductible's too high.
Exactly.
It's amazing. So about 50% of the people who come through our door use our insurance coverage that we provide here for them for our office.
That's awesome.
There really is, because with today's healthcare, the way that it is, there are a lot of families that are out there that have extremely large deductibles. They're sitting on $4, $6, and even $8,000 to $10,000, depending on what kind of plan their employer offers or whatever they've got to purchase. So for those individuals, I can see where they would say, you know what,
And then
I'd
you
rather
can-
take advantage of the opportunity that you guys provide here, and that's something in office that you guys do.
Yes.
That's not something that they can kind of get through you and then go use somewhere else. It's
No,
here.
it has to
Yeah.
be used
But
here in
that's
the
the
office.
relationship that you guys provide for your customer base, your clients that you care for.
We do.
Yeah,
It's a
that's
great
incredible.
coverage program, and a lot of people use it here, even those who do have insurance.
And anybody that knows, they know this office does so much for the community.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
not just
We-
pets,
We
know
all
how-
believe in giving back to the community and to sports teams, and we donate money to 501(c)(3)s. We do work with the veterans. I mean, we believe in giving back.
Which, which brings me to I have to bring it up, okay? It was what, 12-foot tops, right? The putt.
The putt. Oh, that I made. I did
It
win.
was, you sponsored the golf tournament, but, she won the putting contest, and
But I never saw the prize because you took it.
Well, because you kind of exaggerated on, from here to there,
20
not 40
feet.
feet.
It's 20
you
feet.
know, no, it was 12-foot tops.
Wow.
I had,
Oh, you were there.
Well, Dr. Dan.
Moving on.
Hey, he won't answer that.
No, not
He
a
won't,
smart
not at all.
man, not
Nope.
a
That's
not
why
at all.
his name's on the sign.
Smart man.
He's a
Smart man. All right, no, but so when it comes to a family, right, and you're seeing individuals, we got a lot of kids that are in sports. When's a good time as a parent when you have children in sports to bring them in to at least start a care process?
I would say, why wait until they're in sports? I mean, I have 3 children. I love them more than life itself. They were all adjusted before they left the hospital because I watched what happened to them when they were born. You know, I saw the way that the force that was applied to them as they were being brought into the world, and I thought, somebody needs to check that. And I thought, that's going to be me.
That's interesting. So do you guys treat infants?
Absolutely.
Most definitely.
Absolutely. In my opinion, that's chiropractic in its purest form, because chiropractic is about keeping people healthy, preventing them from getting sick in the first place. If the body's working the way it's supposed to, you're not as likely to get ill to begin with.
Wow.
So as the twig is bent, so grows the tree, right? So if we keep those kids adjusted from a young age, they're not as likely to have a lot of the health problems and the spinal issues that we have to deal with as adults.
So what I say to people is, they say, should I bring my children in? I say, no, let's wait until they grow up and get sick like you. Let's wait until they have all your problems, and then we'll take care of them.
I could just see your
I
answer.
mean, they'll tell you, I say that to them.
too. Yeah.
Why would you wait? Bring them in. Let's
Yeah.
see their spines.
What do you think I started at 14?
Yeah.
Because the subluxation, the bone out of place, is there long before the symptomatology.
Right.
So if you get in there and fix the cause of the problem, instead of waiting for the symptoms to appear, it just makes more sense.
Preventive maintenance.
A pound of cure is worth what?
Yeah.
Ounce of prevention.
An ounce,
is a
right,
pound.
is worth a pound of cure, an ounce of prevention.
So, all right, so there you go. I mean, you guys are in very good hands, so to speak, right?
I like that.
But
Which brings up, some people say, oh, I'm afraid of the noise, or I'm afraid of that's what you
The
hear.
C word. Yeah.
I'm afraid of hearing it. So we have other forms of manipulation that we use here. We use something called a activator,
Okay.
which adjusts the spine. It's a clicking mechanism. So there's no twisting, there's no turning. And we use that on, and sometimes we'll use that on people who are a bit afraid, and that's fine. But after a while, when you use that, they're like, can you just do my neck? Can you just do my
that's
back?
Right. I'm going to tell you right
They
now.
get to trust you and they understand. I mean,
I know they don't like the word crack, adjust, but there's nothing feels better than when you get your neck adjusted.
yeah, we don't like the word crack.
No.
Well, I get it. I mean, I do understand.
Man, my wife's like, no way. I'm like, you got it. She come to watch.
She comes, that's what she's hoping. She's like,
So,
is this
so
it?
that's
No.
where the activator comes in, right? That's
Right,
where because
right.
there is none of that. And so, I
Yep.
mean, I do a
And
lot of
that's pretty
activator.
neat too, that activator thing.
It is. Dr. Dan does a lot of the sports injuries here, does a lot of the children. I do a lot of the disc problems, and we all have our specialty here. There's 4 of us in the office. So.
That's great.
And that does it. So now you guys have the ability to be a full-service chiropractic center.
We do, and we all have our different interests and what we're really good at. And sometimes someone will say, I want to see Dr. Dan today. I want to see Dr. Pat today. I want to see Dr. Melissa, Dr. Darren. So people have a choice.
They do.
They get to know what it is that each person is really good at.
That's great.
And you become part of the family.
Oh, God, yeah, everybody's a part of the family
Yeah,
here. We love everybody.
Right,
Yeah.
absolutely. So, but
And they're all so nice. It's,
Oh,
when you
yeah.
come here, everybody's so nice.
make sure if you come
even
here,
to me.
you got to make sure you check in and get entered into their drawing. They do
Okay.
their reviews and everything else. So you got to do that too. So
They're special when they're nice to me.
That's a tough one.
Well, not all of them.
actually, you know what? I found out that actually when Jeff comes in, Pat and Dr. Dan have to pay everybody triple time just to deal with Jeff being in the room for
Yeah.
20 minutes.
But
No.
I do have to do one thing, and it's not in my nature to do this, but it was about a 35-foot putt.
Oh,
I
he's telling the truth
All right,
now.
now.
I
It's out from-
hate to do it,
That's
but
true.
I
All
have.
right. We're going to close on the fact that Jeff had to tell the truth about something
About
and
my
had
putt.
to eat crow. That's
I
awesome.
know, yeah.
All right, so get in here, schedule an appointment, get some care. Obviously,
That's
these
right.
guys know exactly what they're doing. Being
Make
in
some
business
friends.
38 years.
Make some good
you,
friends.
and being such a pillar in the community has been fantastic to grow up around.
And congratulations.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it.
Yep.
All right,
His
we'll see you guys.
His name's in lights.
His name's in lights.
That's right.